I see the messages. Good night. You guys. Good night. If you're going to sleep. Guys, I have some bad news. I would have loved to have streamed at a different time. But, quote unquote, since I am happy with how testing for Minus Corporation has been today, I'll leave the game open overnight. So people who haven't had the chance to play it can check it out. Also, quote unquote, oops, overnight means overnight for me and overday for Americans. Guys, I have some bad news. I think Minus Corporation is only open for like a few hours. 6 a.m. late at night? Are you hosting a morning stream? We're checking out Minus Corporation and a few other elevator games. I was hoping that Minus Corporation would have been open for quite a while, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be like a 24-hour kind of setup. And since I don't know about their time zone, opportunity. Yeah, 3 hours with Minus Corporation probably sounds about right with a rough estimation. But we're not gonna spend 3 hours in Minus Corporation. There's surprisingly a good amount of elevator games that also had updates. Descent is a game that I kind of expected to get an update eventually, but I also had some doubt in it. It did get an update. It looks very minimal. And Into the Abyss has a Halloween update, I think, or a bunch of updates that kind of feel like a Halloween update. Minus Elevation did update? There's no way in hell it updated. It was a small update, wasn't it? Moved the pumpkin away from the spot that prevented users to complete the cat cafe quest. Fixed an issue with controller users. Fixed an issue with Robux prices for UGC accessories. Gumballers are gonna appear for 2 days. I don't think that was an update. Also, we missed out on those days for Gumballer entities. Yeah, I think we might be good on Minus Elevation. Just might be. As for Minus Corporation, that is different. A bug fix? It's barely a bug fix. Let me see if Roblox is working. It works! This is it. This is... Heads up, this is super early. So, if the lobby looks very minimal and we encounter issues, that is why. Oh yeah, we have a sword. What's up with this dude? He is just a scale dummy. I had hoped there might have been something. It looks so weird seeing like the very startup of the development of this. Like this is very minimal. I don't know what's up with the rocks all the way in the top area. If strange or anomalous events occur, please report to the main office immediately. We got elevators. There's a dice. Scale dummy. Caution, void pit below. Game teleporter. And then red. Hot coffee. Standard mode? What's up with standard mode, game teleporter, and standard mode? Infinite burger in the lobby. What do you mean infinite burger? What's up with these ones? I think we just go into those ones. Go to sleep. Good night. I wish you the best of sleep. Is that Cineratio? It might be. might be the center ratio. Is there a timer? Does the timer pop up? Oh, it pops up. Okay, cool. It's actually functional. There's a few buttons here. Got the info. That's a tall lad. A few of these we have seen in the notes for the game. Like this one's going to be a dummy. Entities, items. So there's already a good collection of items here. And then a few maps. Cool. What's up with this? Achievements. Whoa, that's pretty cool. We got our map down here. We can zoom in and out. We got stamina and currency. No, damn well if ratio does get re-added to the corp, we get in his sword as a drop or something. It'd be cool. It'd be very, very silly to see center ratio in this game as well. Very silly. I feel like we'd get something else though. Would we get his sword? Cool. It actually moves. Like we can see the wall instead of like just a void. A pure black abyss surrounding the elevator. They added the bongos, and I think I get in trouble for the bongos, surprisingly. Blink buttons. One extra button on each floor? I have to mute it for the bongos. Why manager even melee here? I'd like the range manager more. Hey, I've seen nothing. That might be spoilers. That just might be. They converted him to melee? I do agree though. His range ability and elevation is cool. Entities, modifiers. Do we have no entities or what's up with that? We got the back rooms. We got more back rooms. I was really hoping that we'd get at least one entity. Oh. Whoa, that's interesting. The run button is a toggle. Wait, what? Chess. We playing Risk of Rain here now? What is that image? What do you mean? Okay. Does that work? What are you... Which ones? What? What's with the chess and what's with the captcha? How do you do the captcha? What? I don't know which ones count as a sunflower. These are some interesting sound effects. Very cool. Are they all captchas? What is this? That's silly. Almond water. That's what this one is. Is this one done? I kind of wish they glowed a different way to determine if they're completed or not, but that's pretty cool. They start off green and then they kind of fade out into a white glow. Oh! If I'm not mistaken, I believe this game is randomly generated or procedurally generated, which is pretty cool. I kind of wish player icons were a little bit different for the minimap. For the minimap, they're hard to see because of the backdrop on the, well, the floor, since it's a top-down view. The icons themselves are very small and white coloration. And this is a pretty yellowish, whitish, brightish coloration, so they slightly blend in. Slightly. Google's CAPTCHAs allow you to, like a small margin of error. I've got no idea how they operate. Multi-buttons? Air horn buttons? Blink buttons? Extra money when pressed. Cool. It feels kind of interesting that... you have to unlock the different buttons as a set of upgrades rather than them just being implemented. The depths. 3 entities immediately. CAPTCHA. Only got CAPTCHAs. Sprint being a toggle is so weird. It's understood, but it feels weird. Dummy deaths. Whoa, that's cool. It also feels weird to just attack the entities. Is he down forever or does he get back up? I got cheeseburger. What is that sound? These are some really new and interesting sounds we've got going on. I am half looking at the minimap and half looking around the area. Entity deaths are perm as far as I know. I was curious about that because in the development area for the game with buttons. What? There we go. With oh, that doesn't look permanent. That definitely does not look permanent. I'm just gonna book it to the elevator. Do we have a shield gen or something of the sort? I was gonna mention development area. Development area looked as if one of them comes back to life. I think it's like a mannequin that comes back to life. I didn't expect a wanderer to come back to life. I am getting in trouble for the bongos. Second elevator spawns on all floors. We didn't see any of the multi-buttons, which is kind of interesting. I was curious about that. What? There's a few numbers that you guys can't see. Over in the top right, I have 2 little lines up here. There's sanity and health. Okay. We got 3 entities. What? We got no buttons? Or wait, what? What do we do with that? There's just a statue with us. There's multiple statues with us. What if I hit one? Okay, well, that didn't do anything. I think you need stamina to do attacks. Guess we go this way. What's over here? I thought I heard something. What is that? Gaining health while fully healed will turn a portion of it into bonus max health. Caps at 50 plus max health. Oh, we have been ruined. I'm so curious how these items work. It feels like it's a risk of rain kind of mechanic for loot finding. But I really doubt that they're going the full roguelike aspect of stacking and permanent passive increases. That's pretty cool. You can spectate the entities. What? Is there 2 wanderers? Rare noon bundle. Extremely rare. The statue. This is giving me more Lethal Company vibes than it is Minus like. Because there's a dynamic of players fighting for survival in a way. I can't really tell how much HP they are, but it seems as if they're panicking. Wanderer really just wants to get them killed. He's wandering. He truly is. He truly is. How in the hell do you kill statue? It's pretty cool that we have a little barrier for the elevator immediately. That I did not expect us to obtain. I forgot I'm getting in trouble with the thing. Guys, I have some bad news. I think Def Spelunking is getting an update tomorrow. God damn it. Why are all of the elevator games updating? Lettuce. Descend, Minus Corporation, Def Spelunking, and Into the Abyss. Gaseous? Gaseous? They removed Gaster and they made this. What the hell does that mean? What? That's so ominous. Wait, they're actually called lettuce. Huh? I'm so confused. What's that do? They have a dummy. Ominous bell. What the hell was that sound? That was the sound for that? That genuinely reminded me of Lethal Company's little loot bug sound. What? It just completely corrupts an entire section? Have found? Oh! But what does it do? I'm so confused. Is it like a time trial thing? It's pretty cool of a feature, but as a spectator, it's just... I'm very, very curious about it. Also, the procedurally generated maps are very cool to see. Bleeding time. Do you just take damage over time? So then it would be a time trial thing, wouldn't it? Oh, that's the name of it is what they mean, actually. So they picked up that note, wasn't it? Profited? Wait, no. Profiled? I thought the L was a T. Text is a little bit small for me at the moment. As a spectator, I'm just kind of leaning back in my chair at the moment slightly. I'm scooched back from monitor. The gas seems very, very difficult to deal with, considering it just eats an entire room. Dude, that sound effect legitimately sounds like the loot bugs in Lethal Company. Legitimately. I can't believe I get in trouble for bongo noises in an elevator game. So far, this is pretty cool to check out. The different entities, how it's structured, the different mechanics. I'm really curious about the thing we obtained through the chest, but alas, we might have died immediately after obtainment. Factory. I wonder if entity number goes up with floor increase or if it's just solely dependent on player scaling. If it's solely dependent on player scaling, that's kind of rough. Minus Elevation had it structured that way, and it would actually be fun if the game got more difficult over time rather than just the implementation of more entities, which worked alright, but having a little bit more of a challenge over time would be way more fun, I think. Because the longevity of a run in Minus Elevation feels very boorish over the continuation of it, since there's gaps in between the different entities you encounter. I don't know if I described it right, but it's like you go from floors 1 through 8, 1 through 10-ish, and then you get the sins, it's only greed, and then 10 through 25, it's all the sins, and then you get the clown, wrath, etc. I suppose you also get the Floraflies at around 15 and whatnot, but they don't really do much as an impact. Something else for a difficulty change or impact would be quite interesting or fun. Mimic. A mimic statue and a clock. Lettuce. Still curious what the clock does. Clock appears to drain sanity. Drain sanity or increase sanity? Well, never mind. I'm thinking of fear is what I'm thinking of, ain't I? Because fear in the other game was purple. Sanity. Meter reaches 0. You will go insane. Okay, okay. I had it backwards. Pretty interesting of a structure. Cool. I hear footsteps. More clipboard spawns. Helping Hand. I feel like Helping Hand would be a really good upgrade regardless, no? This thing goes through elevator force field. The clock? They got a shop. Wait, what? I come back to life? That's cool. If players actually do revive during shopping phases, that's really cool. I'm just spectating. Health while fully healed will turn into a portion of bonus max HP. Run max stamina. Max health info. I feel like mobility, right? But I'm curious about that one. This one just outright gives us max HP. Heal while gaining info. That could be good, no? Pairing it with this would be awesome. Max stamina would be better for survival, I think. What do you mean? I have 2. I actually have... I mean, I have 5. I have enough. I saw the number 2 on run speed. Are we out of options? We might be out of options. Do you sell anything, sir? At least he's honest. Interesting. Think the UI doesn't update immediately on respawn. Okay, okay. We're ruined. So we probably have $0 then, I guess? 0 doubloons. We have been collecting a good amount of info, but I think the majority of it has just been for the maps. Yeah. Oh, wait, was it out of options? Is it like one option for the entire team? I wonder if that's the case. Like, I can't buy anything because they bought something. I wonder. Like a inventory amount. We're waiting out the elevator. I think there's a lad in that room that's alive, but unaware that they're alive. Which is alright, we got 25 seconds. But I wonder if they die immediately in that case. Because they miss out on the elevator. I wonder. And we're good. We got 5 more seconds and we're good to go. Have you tried? What? What? Wait. Elatenor of Ruina. What do you mean? I have never heard of such a thing. I forgot about the bongos. I get in trouble for the bongos. Floor 7, the back rooms. Oh, it does increase! That's awesome. I was hoping it would. Guys, can I get some help? He's running. Thank you. There's one more within the walls. I do hear him. Mimic back rooms. What does that do? I don't know what these crystals are. There's a regular button here. I got $3. Takeout box. Oh, it's just random item of consumable, I guess? Heard of Ruina before. I have. That is a pretty large map. Is our buddy over here having issues? Dummy's over there. Maybe I don't want to go near Dummy. Just maybe. I'm looking at the minimap because we have some icons regarding where some of our teammates are. Oh, running shoes. Okay. Cool. But I was going to go check up on one of our companions. Seems they might be further away, however. Whoa, hello, Gone. Hello. This one's in development, but it's pretty cool. It's by the lads who made Minus Elevation. It is extremely early, and it's just a very rare open testing moment. There he is. The dummy. Do we get any benefits from killing him? Come here, dummy. I don't think we got any benefits from killing it. Why do those people like to make more Minus games? They don't always make Minus games. They've made a factory game, and they've also made... I wasn't in the elevator. I was gonna go after the dummy. They also made a Yuminiki-like game. I might have got abandoned. Just might have. I was a little bit distracted by the question and by dummy. I'll spectate to see if we see anything cool, because there's a large amount of entities that we haven't seen at all. But then I think we're going back and we'll do a reset to see if there's anything else. One entity, what? Okay, never mind. I don't get a spectate camera. This might be our current camera position under the map. Okay, I would have loved to have spectate, but never mind. Moreover, it's an RPG fighting game. It's still an elevator game. It's just with the elements of survival being more combat situated, I suppose. Dummy is like the weakest entity in exchange for revival powers. That makes sense. I walked past the elevator. I was looking at chat. Minus the franchise is W. Descendants rough. Did they teleport? The elevator door opened, but didn't look like they went anywheres. Going back to sleep. Good night. For some reason, didn't get bleeding time on first 2 runs. One of them went to 18 minutes? Did you mean minutes? We've only encountered a few of them. We've encountered Dummy, Wander, and Mimic. I don't know what Host is. I'm really curious about this tall lad. Really, really curious. Yo, hello, hello. This tall lad looks really interesting. I'm assuming that one's just gonna be Sloth. Assuming. I think Host is a scary shadow dude. We saw a scary shadow dude, but it was gaseous. And he just completely removed accessibility to an entire room. I'm aware of the creature, Host, because of the development notes, but very, very curious to see it, you know, during this little play session. I gotta keep it muted. It's really dumb that I get in trouble for the bongos in the elevator, but I actually do. We await for the bongos, unless the elevator doesn't proceed. It proceeds! Floor 1, deaths. It's really weird that floor 1 just has nothing. It's interesting if it's just prep time and prep work. But I feel like to some extent players could cheese it. I know that Def Spelunking has a system like this where floor 1 is just a freebie. Which isn't bad, but I don't know if it's fully needed for this game. I guess maybe it helps. Just get a setup going. Show the direction of the nearest elevator. Cool. Oh, it's a consumable. Looks like one at least, considering it's got a 1 multiplication there. I don't know if we need the compass necessarily, do we? Maybe in the way later floors? Because of the large expanses maps being procedurally generated? The deaths. Hello there, guys. Do you know the way out? I don't think they know the way out. I know I got a compass, but I don't think I should use a compass on floor 1. I'm looking at the map. We're going backwards. This is a really weird pathing here. I think that one's the elevator. It's gotta be the... Oh, wait, no, hold on. Gotta be the elevator, but we're going into a wall. It is. I got no idea where the last button is. We'll go down this way and we'll check. Yo, that's pretty cool. Hello and welcome. The more I play this, the more I realize why I have upgrades and add buttons over the required amount. Wait, what? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, we're going to the elevator now. I do see why they add more buttons as options. I do see as well now. It looks like we're good. I don't know if everyone made it back. The map is huge for floor 1. So, how you doing? Pretty good. Pretty good. Hopefully you're doing pretty good as well. Right now we're checking out games that had an update that also have elevators. Because quite a few games that have elevators have updated. And I'm getting in trouble for bongos. Can we get a helping hand? Both of these would have been good. Helping hand and multi. We await in silence. The bongos are not friendly. Glad the game has Roblox emotes. I feel like a lot of games just have to forcefully remove them now. Because of glitching through walls. We have one entity? Actually, game named 2012 Descent and Descent got an update. Yeah! I'm aware of Descent's update. I'm curious about it. We'll probably check it out soon. During this stream. And 2012 Descent I have checked out before during a Roblox bundle stream. And so... Is that a mimic? No. And so I think we're gonna go to Descent soon and Into the Abyss soon. Into the Abyss also is another game that had an update. Tomorrow, Death Spelunking is getting an update, I believe. And so... the schedule tomorrow is gonna be weird. It's gonna be either Library of Arena, War Thunder, Death Spelunking, or... There was another game getting an update. There's way too many games getting Halloween updates. I'm down by $1. Descent got an update, but it's minor and is with a... Oh, wait. Within a transitional state, so expect game-breaking bugs. Okay, that's fun to hear. Oh boy. The notes for Descent did look minimal.
So I want you to encounter manager firsthand and try to fight him.
Okay. We'll try and find manager. I'm gonna see if that one's $3 or $5. $5. The one time they missed this. Absolutely cooked. Ruined. What is the streaming time? It's a minus stream. There's way too many games with elevators updating. Way too many. We're balding. We are so not balding. Bald ruined by Ellie. I saw manager. We had manager. The one thing I hope they add to this game is a mute button. I genuinely get in trouble for the bongos. No! I can't keep muting the game like this, can I? It lasts so long. We already voted. Three of them. 3 entities. Manager has to be pretty beefy if he gets his own little section, no? Okay, we got statue. Hey, I saw that. One of you guys moved. Mimic. I thought I saw one of you guys move. Maybe I missaw? Oh, get back here. There we go. I have massacred the mimic. Is he moving? I thought that one moved. I might have missaw. I don't know if he's moving now. Gonna get some takeout boxes. We get more almond water for our sanity. At least I think, unless we got a cheeseburger. We get more cash from the buttons. We play a little bit of Risk of Rain by opening chests with our cash, which is kind of interesting. I thought this game was going to be more on the side of minus elevation, where we generate income similar to Duff Spelunking as well. And then we go back to the lobby to buy permanent equipment to have for future runs. But this method is actually kind of neat in its own way. We have a research jacket now. We're down by 2 doubloons. That is all yours, teammate. Nothing in here. I'm going this way. Is there? It looks like there's a pathway on the minimap. Never mind. There's a area in the minimap that looks open, but it isn't. What in the hell? That's fun. Learn there's one more mimic. Okay. I don't think that's good. Oh wait, elevator leaving. We gotta get out of here. This dude sucks. The statue. Research jacket's pretty cool. Anyway, just wondering if you're doing Obby Games next stream. Next stream is, as mentioned, gonna be weird. It's gonna be whatever updates or whatever gets released. The next stream is going to be tomorrow, and as mentioned, it's either going to be the scheduled Library of Ruina or something else. Oh, Decaying Winter. Someone told me Decaying Winter might be getting an update, so it might be Decaying Winter tomorrow. Might be. This is just a rumor though, but we're planning ahead. We're planning for the demise where Decaying Winter just takes up the entire schedule slot. We can solo mimic. We're gonna end up dying. Decaying Winter update is super goated. I haven't seen anything myself, so I'm just going in completely blind as usual. But I am looking forward to Decaying Winter. Very, very fun game. Doesn't feel like the running shoes give us much unless we have to run with them. I thought it was passive momentum, but it's just running speed. There we go. Saw it within the OSS server while talking to the devs. Cool. Let's see. Let's see. We need one more button. Here's one. Let's go all the way back to the elevator. This is a really far out area of the map. Kind of wish we had so we have multiple elevators during this run, but looks like oh, we do. Never mind. I'm blind. Nice jacket. Thank you. Looks very silly with the very bright green tie, doesn't it? There are way too many games getting updates and releases this month. But it's pretty fun. Definitely pretty fun. Especially for Halloween updates. Air horn buttons. I feel like all three of these would be good. Especially for us. We get health from whenever we get a info board. Out of curiosity, on the topic of Halloween and updates, did you guys enjoy the Roblox Halloween Spotlight? Did you check it out? I checked out a few games, and they were pretty fun. I checked out Doors, Armless Detective, and Tower Heroes. Pretty fun, pretty fun. Armless Detective was completely unexpected, but very fun for their little objective, their second objective, to obtain the key. Very, very fun. Absolutely not ruined. I like checking out the games every once in a while. As for the event was very empty. It was just a circle with teleporters and that's about it. That's how I can summarize it. The takeover event was way more high quality. In comparison. Maybe not the greatest, but the takeover event was, you know, more stylized, planned out, it felt. That is not a fun sound. I see manager. Manager, I'm throwing hands with you. Wait, what? Now he finds us? Oh, manager. Manager's pretty beefy. What? I had like 40 HP and he eats it. What? I was about to use a healing item as well. I was like, he can't be that bad, right? He can indeed be that bad. He actually rips apart your health bar. Whoa. I thought he was just large area effect, but no, he does have the damage output for the area effect. That's frightening. No more Stasis Halloween? Yeah, Stasis devs moved on. Apparently they're working on a new version, so we just have to wait and see when that gets more fleshed out and if it gets released. Pretty amazing to see a Game Jam game, Armless Detective, still getting updated. It's really amazing. Have you seen what they've been able to do? They've also partnered with a... That'd be interesting. They also partnered with a company to make plushies. I forgot the name of the company. I forgot what one it was. The one that makes plushies for every single game and collaboration, you know? But they're doing a lot. I think right now they're just doing the petition part where everyone can sign up to say, hey, I would like to buy a plushie. But they're for a Game Jam game. Wow. They're doing really well. Really, really well. It's really cool to see. We did indeed die. I lost my jacket. I think I'm down to $0, so I'm just gonna hang out in the elevator. So I heard something about Stasis being cancelled, or did I hallucinate that? It's real. Stasis itself is over, but the developers have moved on to try and recreate it in a little bit of a different way, a little bit more of a fun way. to roughly say. Not really related to the elevator games, but you really know about the Roblox game name. I'll be with a silly at the end. I think someone sent it over in my Discord server, but I haven't checked it out or seen anything of it myself. Have not. Only problem is some places don't exist, but I guess one big server could work for minus elevation. Okay. Lose money on death, UI doesn't update on death. Okay, so they were correct on that note. We couldn't buy anything last time we were revived, so that's why I'm hanging out in the elevator. Too many suggestions, that's why it didn't go through. For the obby game? Or something else? You guys are fighting something? Wait, what? Was there a purpose to that? I don't know if there was much of a purpose of that. I joined in because I thought there was a purpose. Like maybe something would actually happen if we had enough damage output. But it appears not. That's why it didn't go through. Obby games? Okay. Let me double check over in my Discord server to see if that was suggested or not. Is there... Yeah, someone did send it. But I didn't get around to it. It was recently sent. Recently, I think? Maybe I'll check it out during the bundle stream on Saturday. Currently, the area is getting flooded with elevator games. Currently. The bongos. Well, we don't even need that one at the moment. Blink buttons might have been better. I'm just waiting out the bongos. They still are here. We're good. I think we'll go for like one more or two more floors and then we'll swap to another elevator game and check out updates. Holy crap, what? What is up with the scaling? We keep on saying statue. I would have to imagine we might have manager, we might have mimic. Wanderer is likely. I feel like we would have seen if we had the blood clock already. Okay, I stand corrected. Whatever they're doing for the difficulty scaling, holy crap, that's a fun sound, is interesting. Wanderer down. We have gases, so that entire section of the map is unplayable now. Statues over there. Statue is pretty fun. Having a weeping angel is like necessary in a lot of horror games. Horror games, elevator games, anything of the sort. It's stupid, but it's fun stupid. Just messing with this one. Oh, there was another player. That's pretty painful to try and actually get rid of. I forgot about the bongos. Really curious about that difficulty scaling. I wonder if it's pure random, depending on what floor and how many players you're in. Or if it's actually something that's kind of calculated through the difficulty of the different entities. I would have to imagine it's a mix of both, but you never know, It's super early at the moment. It could be pure randomness for the aspect of functionality. What the hell? Okay, they just added him in. They straight up just added him in. How does this work? We got Dummy, we got Sloth. Dummy, I swear to everything holy. What? Why that sound? Dummy, are you gonna be good? Okay, he's going away. We got Compass. I don't know if we're gonna be fighting Sloth. Sloth itself seems pretty rough. We'll help the team by getting buttons. It looks like they survived. What's up with that sound though? Like, what does that connect to exactly? You know, maybe I don't want to get near Sloth. Just maybe. That's silly. Very, very silly. Blink buttons? Entities shouldn't be able to spawn camp you, I think. He was immediately at our spawn, I agree. But I would have to imagine there's no safety net at the current moment for that to occur. It seems so, at least. It does seem so. Two entities. This is why I'm so curious about it, because it feels like we're going backwards in difficulty. What the hell? Thorn but red. It's all elevator. It is indeed all elevator. 2 thorns. I'm really curious if they'll add more weapons into the game. At the current moment, it feels like there's a lot of good passive items. But the only weapon we've seen is Firebrand, and it doesn't necessarily look like anything else at the moment. That effect is pretty cool though. This is it. This is their fate. They can go into the elevator right here now for safety. Alright, we're dead. I think we've seen enough. Let's go swap games. Oh, that's a weird sound. A really, really weird sound. Kind of curious how far they'll go with the combat in this game. At the moment, I know it's really simple and basic, but it'd be kind of cool to see a little bit more in the game. Just a little bit more. Maybe some interesting items like shields would be cool to see. But we'll have to wait and see how they go about it. Guys, we're moving on to a different elevator game. Because, as mentioned, a lot of them updated. That was cool though, the little open playtest. Very minimal in terms of content, but pretty cool functionality wise. Alright. Here we go. Here's a private server link. We're going to check out Descent. I did a lot, indeed, indeed. Yippee! Rewards immediately. I don't think this game had a update log, did they? In-game, in-game. Let me just find the message and see what folly was added again. I know it's like one new entity. They added a leaderboard, the throwing mechanic. A few small items here and there. A life pod, a shock grenade, shop descriptions, and a rejuvenation core. So very, very small stuff. All right. If anything, my goal here is to check out the new enemy to face. It's most likely going to be in the second area, I would have to assume. Let me check one thing real quick. We should be good. We should be good. Let me know if anyone's joining. If not, I'm going to speed through floor 1. Try to get to floor 2 immediately. Descent itself should be pretty easy to get through. Especially since we're running... Oh, I didn't even think about it, but... Nothing was mentioned about passives. But we should be good with Appraiser 3. Should be. Glass cannon looks very fun, but it's a little expensive there. It's mall only, yeah? Okay. That's good that new entities over in mall. Hostile mob. The mall has always kind of felt like it's been pretty hefty when it comes to the mannequins and dummies. So having a little bit more variety is pretty nice. Guys, this will be quick, simple, and easy. We grab loot, we get back, and we immediately go to the mall. I think we need like 700. It's not a rooms like? What is a rooms like? I have a very weird question. Do you guys believe in the term friend slop? I've heard people say friend slop for a bunch of games. Of course, like Lethal Company and Repo. But I feel like it's just a really weird and dumb terminology piece. What the hell does that mean? That was my question when I first heard it. That was genuinely my question. I believe in the word friendless. I do believe that's an actual word. This is a new item here, the shock grenade, used to activate. Once dropped, it will stun any monster around the grenade. That's fun. That's very, very fun. Quite expensive, but neat. The menu setup is pretty neat now. We need 700 bones. We're gonna get that 700. Games like that are doors of rooms. Doors of rooms. Expensive because you can reuse it if you keep it. Whoa, that's cool. Very, very cool. On the topic of my very, very dumb and silly question, if I can remember the pathing of where I was gonna go with this topic. I mention it because rooms like sounded really weird, but then I remember that we have terminology like friend slop. But I find it weird that friend slop comes into fruition. Depending on who you ask, I've heard that it's for just games with multiplayer, but we have the term multiplayer already. We have the term co-op, we have the term PvP, we got PvE. I don't think friend swap needs to be in existence necessarily, you know? That's just me. That's my one ramble of the stream today. Maybe we did need our flashlight. Just maybe. Okay, we wait out the red lad. I don't get why they didn't add a keybind label, but you can hold G to throw something. Cool. Ah, crap. I see him. I see him. I see him. It's over there. We're good. We're good. Minus like. Minus like kind of makes sense though. How else would you kind of describe the absolute upward momentum of games similar to Minus Elevation? I guess the same question could be applied for games like Lethal Company and Repo. I suppose. I don't know. Roblox is kind of weird in that way. Roblox will usually take a trend and immediately kickstart it into 100%. What I mean by that, there was a surge of Yuminiki type games. To some extent, there still is. Like, there's a huge amount of them. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's very, very noticeable when one particular type of game gets really kicked into the heavens of how many kind of appear into existence. What about Rooms and Doors? I'm gonna be honest with you, I have not seen that many Rooms and Doors type games. Like, I've seen a few of them here and there, but if you count the individual Yuminiki type of games, I feel like there's way more of those games than there are of Rooms and Doors types of games. To some extent, it kind of depends how you see some of the games. Like Grace. If you count Grace as a Rooms and Door type of game, then I suppose that one counts into the total value, but I don't know. Some of them do feel very fun and unique, like Grace. Raise, Pressure, Doors. There's a few others, but they kind of don't... have that much uniqueness and just kind of followed the trend of Doors. Are we going the right way? I think we're going the right way. Delusional Office and Grace are actually fast-paced rooms-like games. I completely forgot about Delusional Office. Very, very fun game. Very fun. Alright, I guess we're good. We got a bunch of junk. Not much, but quite a good amount. We definitely meet quota. This one. That's kind of it whenever I think of Rooms and Doors type of games. We got rooms. We got doors. Oh, I hear a monkey out there. Pressure? Grace? Delusional Office? Can't think of any more. Did it break? I hear you. You're through the wall. I think it broke. Maybe I was just force-fed way too many Yuminiki type of games. You guys hear that?
Literally there are a lot of rooms-like games you could think of, lol.
Oh, it loops. I was gonna say, I haven't heard this music before, but it's just a slight extension to the usual music, I think. That's it. I'm streaming Yuminiki type games next. Just to prove a point that there's a ton of them. I'm not going to. I can't name them because they have weird names, like Late July Midsummer. I'm gonna be honest with you. The game's cool, but Late July Midsummer is not like a family household name that you would remember, you know? What in the hell? Project Omnia, Dream Dive, Brain Mold Cafe. Brain Mold Cafe just proves my point that they got weird names. There's a ton of Yuminiki-like games. I'm gonna grab a collection of them now. If you want, I can join you in the next game and unlock you to the mall if you want to check out the new mob. I was very confident in my ability to just speedrun, but that might be best in case the game breaks again. If you don't mind, that'd be very, very, very much appreciated. But if you are busy at the moment, I do not want to take you away from whatever you may be doing. But yeah, I could run it back. Let me get out of the broken elevator with a monkey trapped in the wall. Let me rejoin. Don't worry, I'm sick. No, I hope you get well soon. Getting sick during the winter season sucks. Definitely sucks. Or the holiday season, either or. Either or. Here we go. We did it! We got 4. I'm gonna blame the monkey. It jammed the elevator and screwed us over. Winter is better than summer. I completely agree on that point. But being sick in the middle of either of the seasons is really bad. Especially holiday season if you're planning stuff. Traveling, going to family, or just planning to get stuff done during the holiday season before like a bunch of stuff happens. You know, shoppers getting ready for Christmas and whatnot. Can you send me the private server in DM maybe? Or within chat if you don't mind people joining. All good, all good. It is over in the live stream chat if you need it. It should be the pinned message. Let me see here. As for DM, I would need to know username or have a DM with you. We're rich. Dwarven men. The stupid dwarven men got an update today. There's way too many updates today. This month, so many releases and updates. Deep Rock Galactic has their Halloween event going on starting today. Tomorrow, Decaying Winter and War Thunder. Today was also the release of Arc Raiders. Very, very fun game. I played the open testing of like a week ago. Very fun. There was something else today. Something else. Repo. Repo got an update today. I'm tempted to stream Repo, but I don't know if that's gonna occur. It's way more of a voice chat type of game. And I don't know if I'm gonna have anyone for potential setup with Repo. But very, very fun game. They added a ton in Repo. Do you still remember Elevator and Infiltration by any chance? I do. The second one I had to think about. What? I'm gonna be honest with you. I was thinking like, you know, you type in a command and something like unlock area type of command. But I suppose just flooding the game with 100 of the same item also works. Whatever works. It was not at all what I expected, but very cool. Very, very cool. So unexpected. When it comes to Elevator, we checked it out during a recent bundle, like maybe a few bundles back. And it looks like it's been doing some development, further development. And I look forward to see how far it goes in terms of development. We're taking the valuable item first. Beat the game, we might have. We speed ran through it. Already on that new leaderboard. As for Infiltration, it was a game jam type of game, if I remember. And it was a community member who posted about it, I believe. The developer of it, I think. If I'm correct on it. Just to kind of describe it, I believe it was a multiplayer 3-player or 4-player game. Fast-paced movement shooter where you clear out rooms, you clear out the entire floor, get back to a section, and then you progress to the next level, I believe. The entire color scheme for the game was red, was it not? Elevator seems cool. It does seem cool. That's cool. That actually opens up. I think it was that game, was it not? Every player had like a different class they could choose, and it was like one person per class. Multiplayer fast-paced shooter game where you can destroy Eden. That sounds about right. I don't remember lore-wise, but that sounds about right. I was kind of hoping we could pick those up, but oh well. Fancy bag. Cool. Interactable plus made the cashier thing placeable. The cash register? Bear trap. That's a fun one. More interactable plus made the cashier thing pickable. Cool. Oh, I misread it. Pickable. Like we can open it up? We're gonna have to go and find one. That's cool. We got him. The stupid banana. He's like right here somewhere. Oh, you're on Descent? Indeed, indeed. I speed ran to the mall immediately in record time. It was all me, totally. Had no other help. I'm all alone. We got help. And it was very silly. Apparently TD tomorrow. I'm doing an elevator stream. Why couldn't they release today? That doesn't sound fun. We're getting away from there. That really doesn't sound fun. Is it below us? It's below us. Hi there, friend. You're still the creepiest one in this game. I don't like dummies. My bad, that's rude. I don't like mannequins. Am I going the right way? No. Yes. I have a football game. Have fun. If you're participating, I wish you the best of luck. You got this. But if you're just watching, have fun. Hope you have fun. Did you see the new guy? No, we haven't seen the new guy. We just started this area, and so I'm hoping to see the new guy. Wait, TD? Wait a second. I didn't know TD was getting an update or a release tomorrow. TD is Tethered Descent. I saw TD and I autopiloted to Def Spelunking DS. DS I saw about. TD I did not know about. If we go on next floor, maybe try to go back to the lab and descent again instead of continue. Might be a thing that's broken somehow. Go back to the lab first and descent again instead of continue. Considering the power usage at the current moment, I think we'd be fine going back to the lab, right? Because we'd still have a day remaining, would we not? Do we have enough cash? I kind of want to say we have enough cash here. It might be like 400 doubloons, ain't it? Halloween event. Okay, okay. Wait. Oh, that's a red guy. Never mind. Let's try that. Return to lab doesn't continue a day in this game. Sweet. Okay, we will return to lab. I was kind of hoping for the elevator music. Ooh. Feels eerie. Should try Into the Abyss or Artifacts of the Abyss. Into the Abyss, I plan to check out after Descent because they had a bunch of updates and I'm very, very curious to see what they've been working on. Very, very, very curious. I was planning to do a duo, a little collaboration with a good friend. Let me see if that good friend is around. For Halloween, regarding Into the Abyss, but I don't know if they're around at the moment or if that plan is going to continue for tomorrow. I do not know. I think it broke. Well, I am glad the game is still getting updates because this game's really, really cool, but seems to not be all that functional at the moment. That kind of sucks. But alas, alas. Press F9? We could. But I don't know if that's going to do much. We are gathering room ID number 19. Yippee! Oh, that, oh, never mind. I was going to say that number keeps on going up. But no, it's not going up. It's just changing. Turn off output and information. I don't know if I can. Because my mouse is kind of locked into the center. I don't think I can move my mouse, can I? I don't think I can, lad. Press U. Whoa! We got no messages here. We'll put those on. Alright, that is all we saw. Guys, we are heading out of here. It was fun to return, but a little saddening that it broke. But alas, we can return at a future date. We got one more game. Whoa, the thumbnail looks cool. We got one more game to check out for the elevators that I have picked out. I'm unaware if any other elevators are updating today, but we are now aware that 2 more elevators are updating tomorrow. Which is, oh no. Tomorrow's supposed to be decaying winter. Here we go. We're in. We're getting into the abyss. The music in this game is really good. It's just way too good. Miss the minus stream segment? I think a lot of people might have.
Segment. Fuck.
-3 was pretty cool to see. Into the Abyss, goated Into the Abyss. The developers are very awesome. I got to speak with the developers for a video. I got to ask them quite a few questions. I didn't know they were having a collab with the developers of Cossack Confines. I had to remember it. Because it was like a week or so after we had chat, and so it was a complete unexpected update. But it was very, very fun chatting with them. I hope I didn't annoy them that much. Would anyone like to join? Let me know and I'll give you a moment to load in. I've been to the abyss. I have 700 doubloons. It's a very, very fun game. So, I believe the only things to purchase in here is emotes, is it not? Scrapbook. Whoa, that's cool. Lifetime value? I didn't expect a little player card like this. This is pretty neat. I was genuinely just looking for a shop menu. I think it might be our lad over in the front. Cheese? What do you mean by cheese? Package of cheese. Provides no value. Feel inclined to bring it with you. Entertain the thought of cheese? I see. Yeah, it's only emotes, ain't it? Wait, what? Why is this pop up like so? Yeah, I was kind of looking for this. As much as I would like to elevate, I am indeed buried into 3 tons of work at this time. Slightly inconvenient time. Yeah, I had to do the stream earlier than usual planning because of minus 3, or minus corporation to be more precise, was only open for a moment. I think it's still open, but as the developer has put it, today I'll be leaving the game open overnight so people who haven't had a chance to play can check it out. And then they follow up with, oops, overnight means overnight for me and overday for Americans. So I don't know when it's going to end. Do not know. Alright, we're doing a quick run. And we're gonna see... Whoa, modifiers. I guess they're gonna be adding modifiers soon? That's cool. We're gonna see if we get lucky and we encounter anything new, but I think it's gonna be on the lower floors in this game. So this one we might be returning to at a later time, where it might be a little bit more silly if plans go a certain way. Cat! Don't worry, I played with Mr. South at like 3 AM of the test. The poor lizard. Oh. Okay. I knew about this one. I did not know they were planning around that one. Oh boy. We still haven't been to here. We have been here though. I'm kind of broke. I think we're good. What if I give you another elevator? I could check it out. I could. Am I high? Wait. Interact with the floor buttons to go to the next floor. Check descent screen. Which, this one? Wait. I thought it was automatically, wasn't it? Oh, it's not automatically. One would assume that it would be open immediately. What the heck is an elevator game? I only know minus legs. So meow sample is so base. It's very, very silly. As for elevator games, I believe we're in an elevator at the moment now. For a summary? Descended to the facility. Not very far, but a descent start. Luckily, this is relatively safe, except most of the former arc. Threats here seem to drop to power. Chameleons have been migrating here. Bounty hunters were still here. Thank you, Belmont. Just put in bundle suggestions? Okay. Crafting table, new recipes. They had to add this because no one knew that you had to put items on the table. It's very silly.
Gay little lizard.
So silly. My goal here is to find a creature and immediately get evaporated by it. 5G horse. I don't think we're gonna make much progress in this game because I think it's more multiplayer orientated. So my goal is just finding something cool. It's quite literally my goal. Found the thing. Anyways, just gonna put this in the background while I work, so don't blow my eardrums out. I cannot guarantee that. Different games have different audios. But I would just recommend that you potentially lower it ever so slightly. Just slightly. Just a little bit. We gotta go all the way back and take these with us. We don't, I'm thinking about it now. The only thing we really need is the main item, don't we, for this game? A lot of these items are gonna be necessary for, well, wrong button. I was hoping G was drop as well, but no. Q is the drop button in this game. I was going with the topic. And brain melted after learning controls. The items we're acquiring are only good for crafting and for selling for purchasing from Belmond. So I'm not too sure if we necessarily need them all that much, considering the main goal is progression. This is where I'm getting out here. I don't know what that does. I could have sworn it was right here, no? Tutorial. Thank you, tutorial. Oh, it's a heavy item. We were a little bit off. It's over here. Let's see if we can just grab the main items and get going. Hash brown. Small little lad. Music's way too good. The clock is really eerie. I do not remember it looking like that. Also, I might have went the wrong way. I know it's to the left of us. There it is. Yippee! I'll be amazed if we get to second floor. Wait, no, I didn't want to consume the cat. I want... I just clicked once. He has been consumed. Can I buy something, lad? Can I buy a flashlight? Thank you. Down we go. Come back safe? We'll have to see what we encounter, but I don't think we're coming back safe. I think we're coming back in pieces. Say that because of my original goal. Whoa, this is cool. They added a bunch of details since last played. New server room here. Very, very, very cool to see. Do you remember which perk you were running in Descent just asking for bug fixing? Yep. I had tier 3 of the... I don't remember the name, but it was tier 3 something. It's the one that gives me a 12% on cash whenever I bring something back to the elevator. I remember it because I was looking at it and I was looking at Glass Cannon. I don't own Glass Cannon, but that's how I remember. We went into a full circle. I keep on thinking G is a drop. A lot of games use different keybinds. Tier 3 Appraiser. Huge. Best of luck. That's interesting if that actually becomes the issue for why the game is not operating. Interesting. Because one would assume that it would also be the lower tiers as well, potentially, no? That'd be my train of thought. Best of luck! We got a chameleon over in the elevator. Is that a flashlight? Oh, it's a bulb. This one we can take. Oh, we got that one. Thinks this perk is a culprit because I remade the whole item framework, which might have broken that perk that interacted with the items. Interesting. We're screwed. We're screwed and destined to take damage. Come over here, friend. This is not the entity I was looking forward to encountering, but it's definitely an entity. What the hell is that? I see what it is now. I thought they just added a random shape. I've got no clue where our elevator is. Today's a bad day for having full hands. Oh, never mind. It's right here. Close the oars. Things outside. Auto-saved run. I forgot they added that. That's fun. In you go, friend. Okay, I believe I can make a flashlight. Let me double check that recipe. This is for a recharger, no? Yeah, there it is. They added another cat. Wait, no, not this one. This one and this one. We're making a backup flashlight just so we have it. We sell that one, and we sell that one. We also sell that one. What number are we at? We're at like 1/3. 1/3, and then we can grab Meat Locker. Music's cool. One of you guys sent the elevator game, and I just looked at the title of it. Minuz Downing. Very awesome. Trying to think if there's anything that we can encounter that would just be a run ender. I heard that. I think I found the run ender. It was updated 8 hours ago, so it technically fits. Awesome. It does. It does technically fit. Yeah, I found the run ender. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be very fun to deal with. Let me in, let me in. Let me in. There we go. What is this one? Pineapple? Cool looking pineapple. I should have left the flashlight on, can I? No, I can't. Okay. This is really bad now. Because I don't know. Here it is, where the door is. having very, 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 very minimal light, if we can call it that, is not good at all in the slightest aspect. Yikes. We got the ferry behind us. Where? Where is our pathway? Here it is. Yep, that's a bug. I'll ask them to announce it and it will be fixed ASAP. Very cool. In you go, friend. I think we need one more. And then maybe we can encounter something cool? I'm hoping for one more. I am slowly getting frightened of the map generation here. I mentioned that because I am gonna be very, very bad at finding my way back home. Navigation might not be my strong suit. Just might not be. Why? Why that? We keep on getting these little fairies or little sprites, spirits, wisp, whichever terminology we might be using. And I'm hoping that we can find one of the new lads, but one would have to presume the new lads are going to be on the new floors as new content. What is... If I know anything about danger, I would say this is quite dangerous. The thing leaving a trail of fire looks dangerous. Ow. It's got a good range as well. We're on fire. And I don't really know how to get off of fire. Oh, the Cossack Confines one, isn't it? Would love to not get caught on fire. We had no pathway. I was hoping I could squeeze through the sideline. Well, I suppose I did reach my goal running into a new entity. However, I'm not sure if the fire one is genuinely new or not. I say technically because it was new to me, but I did kind of hope to at least get to floor 2. Alright, we're continuing on the trend of elevator games, and we are going to... this one kind of worries me. Minuz Downing. I'm predicting this is going to be a base plate type of game, where it's way too early into development. Just incredibly way too early. Took too long to figure out how to make this a group experience since I don't know how to make one. Is the description here. Did you ever reach the greenhouse in Into the Abyss? No, I have not yet. We've been to Meat Locker, but not to Greenhouse. I think we got close to Greenhouse though. Huh, this game actually looks like it's got a lot planned? Surprisingly? Whoa, hold on. This is actually pretty cool. I'm probably getting in trouble with the music, aren't I? Entities, maps, items. It's got everything we need already. Just the same amount, or are they placeholder? One has to assume placeholder. They added a floor past greenhouse. I did see that on the screen in the elevator. Storage? Design-wise, this looks really nice. It definitely feels like little minus elevation, where you're kind of in storage rooms and whatnot. Storage rooms, office rooms, basic little office facilities. But this one feels way more on the side of detailed. Way more detailed. Quite jam-packed as well. Let's see. Black market? Nothing. Descent. Is it on the side of descent or is it more of elevation? Okay, so it does work actually. Floor 1. We have everything we need. We got health, stamina, and potentially oxygen? Are you solo? Yeah, I'm solo. Okay. Can join if you want. If you would like to, you can. Well. What? What do you mean? Floor 1 solo seems... How do I describe it? A little bit rough, perhaps. What in the hell? I have one cool entity that I've seen, and it's kind of unique. Okay. I found 3 mimics. 4. Make that 5. 5 mimics. What? I still have to presume this is incredibly early into development, but I was kind of hoping there was player scaling and difficulty. 5 mimics? 3, 4 mimics. I don't know how to get that one. If you die, I'm in the lobby. Okay. Huh. It looks like it's damage based rather than one tap kill, which is quite interesting and nice. I'm just waiting for this one red dot to go over here. There's one over here as well that keeps on blinking. Is he stuck? He's stuck. We'll whack you with the shovel. Never mind. Wow! That's a huge amount of damage. Just the slightest of tap. I thought it was going to be way more forgiving considering it's a damage system. But no. Not at all. Okay, we're returning to lobby real quick. That's wild. Here we are. That's a huge amount of damage. Did we potentially get info? No. I was wondering if it was going to do the setup where taking damage gives information, but it doesn't seem so. Hello and welcome to another elevating game. The character designs, for Mimic at least, looks pretty minimal. Minus looking minus-like. It does seem so, we gotta get out of the elevator. I don't think they were ready. All good. We elevating. Tons of minus legs, tons of lethal company legs. I am... What? What is that? I am hoping... Oh. Player scaling looks to exist. What in the hell? You can crouch. Okay, okay. Why are there so many entities?
Gone burger. Hi gone.
There's so many. Player scaling and difficulty is heavily noticed. What in the hell do you do in this situation? I don't think the difficulty is correct here. And the map design might be a little bit rough to play around. I don't really think I have an exit path. Can you press a button? Thank you. Crap. This is the part where you make out. I don't think that's the part where you make out. Close, but maybe not. Maybe not. What? He's so close. This is death. What? What do you mean? What? 12 seconds to return to elevator. What? How does that work? Button? The button felt like it was delayed a little bit. What? That was floor 1. This is floor 2. Only 2 entities. There's a button in the wall? Am I seeing that right? There was a blinking green icon there. Yeah, right here. There's 3 of them? Okay, it's way better than the beginning where we had 7. Way, way better. Everything has been jam-packed into one side of the map. Stamina region so slow? I agree. I noticed that as well. Stamina region very, very slow. I don't... Oh, we clutched. Huge. I think... I don't know if we want to open that one. I'm gonna be honest with you. What's the difference between Mimic number 1 and Mimic number 2? They seem to have a very, very similar design. Can we please get him into that room? I don't think he knows how to enter the room. Hold on. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Ah, crap. I angered him. Ah, that's not a heal. That was a stamina region. I thought it was going to be a heal. I am unable to obtain that. It's very, very cheese. The previous one is missing, is it not? A few of these lights on the map are blinking in and out. Everything is kind of feeling more on the side of Cossack Confines with this game when it comes to the different entity designs. What I'm getting at is all of the entities are red. Okay, there is a mimic. Mimic's one shot? That one kind of does make sense, however. To a degree. It kind of depends. I believe the mimic in Into the Abyss one-shots until its second phase, and it does 90 damage. Which a lot of people are confused about. One shot. Small little cat. The map generation's kind of interesting. We have angled areas now. Now there's one entity? Was there only one on the map? That's gonna be a problem. Okay, we don't want them going that way. We also don't want them going this way. If they go that way, I'll be happy. If they go the other way, I'll also be happy. They totally want to go that way. They're good. They're good. Yippee! I'm wondering if some of the entities can just be hidden off of the map. But I kind of have my doubts on that. Considering the map generation having some angles, I wonder if there is an issue with some of the sections where they collide into each other. Okay, we go over here. What do I do in this situation? I was correct. Hamburger. Okay, they do massive damage. So healing was good, but also you can't really go around him? I was hoping to go around him. Ah, there's another one. Alright, well, we have one more med kit. Why did he spawn right there? Jump scared descendants. Not much of a jump scare, just a little bit of a interaction. Alright, all of the buttons are in that bottom section, I believe. What? I missed one? How did I miss one? Right here. 100 blinded one. I'm definitely blind. Definitely. Probably not making it to cool entity I saw was blinded but very fast. And deaf. Like 2 white eyes and descendants. Cool. So similar to just I forgot its name. Over in Deaf Spelunking, the red creature. I forgot its name. Warden. That took a while. I had to think about everything. I was gonna say Wonder, but then I was like, no, Wonder's not it. Because I knew it started with W. And then I had to think Minecraft. It's practically just Minecraft. Warden isn't deaf. Blind. my bad. Wait, what? Cool entity I saw was blind and really fast and deaf. Wait, what? How's that work? How's the entity blind and deaf and able to detect? How does that work? How does it work? It just runs around the map? Oh, okay, okay. There's a blue indicator out in the ocean somewheres. Hope you don't bump into it. Interesting. Alright, well, that's solved. Let's go on a journey. Probably my corpse? Maybe, maybe. The map design's really, really nice. I just wish we had more area to play in. Because it's a little bit tight of hallways. Just a little bit. We're looting everything. There's only like one entity with us. So unless we see those invisible ones, I think we're fine. Relatively fine. I don't know what's up with the buzzing sound. I don't know if that's actual map interaction or if it's just background noise. Which Descendants likes would add objectives in the middle of hallways. Like the core game is looping. Objectives in the middle of hallways? I don't know if I fully follow you. Objects in the middle of hallways, my bad. Core game is looping. I'm stuck on that aspect. There's a lot of the objects on the sides? I didn't notice that, if so, detail-wise. Okay, we are done with that one. I can't really tell what I'm looking at here. We're done with this one. Have to walk around the table to get rid of entities. Oh, okay, okay. When it comes to tethered descent, they do have a larger elevator, don't they? They did get rid of the crafting table though from the previous playtest, so I don't know if we're gonna get that back or if they're gonna leave it out permanently. I think we're good. I would love to get back to the area. But... oh, actually sodas are amazing. Let's go see what we've got. Let's see, let's see. Oh, potion. I feel like I should eat the apples immediately. What? Wait. We got more than just one. What? The map indicated one. Ah, well, we had a room. What? We still had a good amount of health. It appears the return to lobby button does not work. The entities right there were pretty cool. They were different. The difficulty is definitely noticeable, however, with this one. Mimic one shot, red dude. That red dude, I did not expect to be a mimic. Okay, okay. Guys, I believe we are good. We checked out 4 elevator games. So I think we're good, And then tomorrow, 2 more elevator games. Descent and Tethered Death Spelunking and Tethered Descent? I'm double checking Tethered Descent. Quote unquote, would you be interested if I did some special event related to Tethered Descent around Hallows Eve? You would be playing Tethered Descent technically. Okay, we don't get our hopes up for Tethered Descent. It doesn't look like it's a 100% confirmed. So, the only thing would be Death Spelunking. And of course, Decaying Winter, when it comes to actual updates. Can make it 5? I think we're good, If you do add more, I'll just check them out during the bundle stream. Death Spelunking stuff is on the rarer side. Death Spelunking stuff? They just adding rare encounters, do you mean? I didn't look into the actual notes or anything. I'm just looking at what they might be mentioning for potential releases. Following the tradition, here are the full patch notes. Cool. Okay, yeah. Can confirm Death Spelunking October 31st. Okay. Sent 1 extra and bundle request, kinda. Okay. Might need to stay a while in that game to maybe potentially get it. Okay. Delirium Depths, there are so many minus likes. Alright. We're calling it a stream. We're getting out of here. The human mind can only take so many minus likes and elevator type of games. Hopefully, when it comes to Descent, hopefully we can check that out during the bundle on Saturday. Hopefully it'll be fixed. If not, oh well. But regardless, we got a few games for our bundle, so we have some stuff to look at. Check bundle again? Okay. Below the Deaths. Mute or lower audio at this one 100. Oh. Thank you for the heads up on that. That is a very helpful heads up. Schedule! We're getting out of here tomorrow. Tomorrow is Decaying Winter. I think we are staying... I was gonna say staying adamant with Decaying Winter, but it might be fighting with Death Spelunking. We'll have to see how I plan around it. Unless we just do a normal bundle on Friday. It's gonna be Friday and Saturday both bundled. No. We'll have to see. $500 updates. It does seem that way. October busy month. Very, very busy. Bundle definitely on Saturday, unless we just completely get ruined by Friday. Sunday, community roulette. Monday, Tuesday, no streams. Wednesday, back to streaming. That is our schedule. I would like to mention what games get updates and what announcements we have, but it's just every game, and I've mentioned it before. So I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright, I am getting out of here. I'll have all of the links down below in the description after the stream. I hope you guys... Oh my god, Tower Defense Simulator. I forgot about it. I think night 3 is tomorrow or on Saturday for Tower Defense Simulator. Completely forgot about that event. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm getting out of here. I hope you guys have a great morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is in your guys' time zone. I'll be seeing ya. I forgot about it as well. Octa. Octa, the class-based fighting game, is getting an update tomorrow as well. They're adding skins and potentially new stuff, classes, maps. Oh man. Alright, I am 100% out of here now.